Hey guys, and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today I am busy finishing off part 2 of my mansion build. The part 1 I'll make sure to link it at the end of this video in the little end cards, just in case you haven't seen that and you want to see the beginning of this build. So in the previous build I was busy talking about how my file got corrupt and I wasn't able to show you one of the bedrooms that I have built, and it was corrupt. Honestly, it was. I did try everything, but I decided to give it one more shot, and it actually works. So over here, this is the bedroom that I couldn't show you in the first part, so I was able to put it here in the second part. And now you can see how this bedroom looks, because I really do love this bedroom, and I was quite sad when I thought that I couldn't show you guys how I built it, because I really like the layout of it. I feel like it's a very nice bedroom. I would want this bedroom. Like, it's so fancy. There's a TV in the same room, and that's not like a big surprise, but I just really like the style of this room. I really do. So you can just kind of see me building the room over there, and it's kind of like how the bed part is separated to a living space, and when you walk out of the glass doors, then it's at the front of the house where the pool is. So I kind of thought this can be like not really a beachy room, but it's like the pool's right there, so you can literally go for a swim whenever you want. And when you're done swimming, you can like relax on the couch, and that's just kind of the vision I had when I was making this room. And obviously when I zoom out, you'll notice that the rest of the house isn't made, and that's purely because this was one of the first rooms that I've made, and because the file was corrupt, I had to like continue the rest of the house. So after this, you'll see that like most of the house is made, because then it just continues normally. But I was able to add it, and I'm quite glad that I was. So this is a bedroom, like I said, that I really like. At one stage, we put in over there the bonsai tree, a guitar, we put in a computer. So it's got like some recreational activities in there, as well as a computer. And I believe the bathroom is en suite. I saw a door, so I'm pretty sure there's a bathroom connected. And that was part of the file that got corrupt initially. So you'll also get to see that build in a minute, just when we're done over here with this bedroom that I really, really like. Then we'll just move on to the bathroom, and then it will kind of be like recording goes on as previously programmed, or I don't know what they say on TV. It's something like that. But yeah, we're just kind of adding some posters around now, just to kind of tie the room together, a few knickknacks, and that is how the room looked. Like I said, I was really proud of it, so I'm really glad I was able to add it in. And this is just the bathroom, and I do believe that it has a very light color scheme. We stick with a lot of light colors, if I'm correct. I could be not correct. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure, let's just say that. So it's nothing special. It's just a normal bathroom, but there's some little, I don't know if you call them beanbag chairs, but little sitting areas over there. Just in case you want to sit down in the bathroom for some reason. That, I don't know, maybe you can sit there and like take off your shoes or something when you're about to get into the bath. I don't know. It's just like, I think I needed a space filler, and I didn't want to use any rugs. So now you can kind of see that in the rest of the house, the music room is made, the floor layout is made. So yeah, this is just how the regular recording went. And over there, I believe we come back to it to work on it, but that becomes a kitchen dining area. This room becomes a a child's room. I believe the smaller room is for a toddler, and the one directly next to that is for children, maybe even twins, because I put in like a little bunk bed, or I tried. This is a little toddler's bedroom. Um, I think it's very cute. I haven't experimented too much with toddler rooms or toddler things. I haven't even played as a toddler yet in The Sims 4, so I haven't used a lot of these items. Obviously, when toddlers came out, I was like really excited and I tried to use as many of these items as I possibly could. But yeah, basically, I was just kind of getting a liking, getting used to the different furnitures that came out for toddlers because I wasn't too used to it. And I decided to put some of those wall features. I don't know what you call them, but I put one on the wall. So from the music room, you can kind of look into this toddler room because there's a mirror kind of over there, but there's like a sticker over it. So you can't see too much, but you can kind of see a few things. I like that. I did like that idea. And right next to it, like I said, this is a room for some children. I made a bunk bed using the moving up tool. I don't know what you call it, but I think it's just the 9 key. And I was able to make bunk beds, and I just joined it with a bookshelf because there's no ladders in Build-A-Buy. I don't know why there would be a ladder, but I just joined it by bookshelf. And there's like a bunch of random stickers on the wall because I don't have that. I don't know what you call it. It's like a pack just for children's stuff, probably kids' room stuff or something like that. I don't have that. So my stickers all came from Get to Work, which is why it's like really random stickers to have in a child's room. But yeah, this is the little child's room. I do like the way that it looks, just with the different colors, and I don't know. I did like this room. I really did. So, and I just put like some toys over there because, kids, we need toys, needs toys. And that big area that you're going to see with that like confetti wallpaper, that whole area is just for the kids. It's like a kids activity room, a kids playroom. You'll just see that there's a lot of toys. There's a lot of little activity things for them to do. There's the drawing tables over there, and there's like science tables, and there's some doll houses just kind of scattered everywhere. So this is like the playroom, and then from the playroom, the children can go to their bedrooms. And the color scheme can easily be changed if you don't necessarily want that color scheme. But I just chose those colors because they went well together. I did like the way they turned out. And also, there's like a little room to the side, and I believe we make that like a child's bathroom because in house builds, but it's just more convenient, especially if you're playing the house, to have a lot of bathrooms everywhere. Because if it's a really big house and there's like one bathroom on the third floor, then it's going to be a hard time getting to it. But over here is where the kids' bathroom goes. It's kind of has a kid feel. I think I just put a sticker on the wall and I'm like, there we go, now it's child themed. But if you take that out, then it doesn't really relate to being a child's bathroom. But I was just like, let me put a sticker in and use fun colors, and then it will be like a child's bathroom. I think I tried to use some fun colors. I know that toilet, I think it came with City Living, if I'm correct, but it's like it's got little painting colors on. I don't know what you call it, but it was really colorful. So I'm like, that would be really cute in like a kid's bathroom. So I put that in there. I don't think I put like a potty chair in the kids' bathroom now that I think about it. My bad. I know I probably put it somewhere else, but yeah, I don't remember now and I didn't see. So this is the kitchen. I don't know if we're working on it straight away. I think I'm just getting an idea of the space that I'm going to use. Maybe I am going to work on the kitchen for now. I often start rooms, but I don't really finish them. I'll like come back later to just continue doing them. Just like, because I'll start working on it and I'm like, you know what? I actually want to do a different room. So then I like come back to it. But yeah, I do believe that both kitchens have a darker color scheme, like very woody, very black. Even the one upstairs, because there's actually two kitchens, I do think the one upstairs also uses a lot of dark colors and wooding, just a lot of wood. I do believe that's a thing. So yeah, I really love those curtains. I think that also came with City Living, but I love those curtains. I feel like it's the most realistic curtains that I personally have in my game, just because it's kind of like slide windows and not windows, slide curtains, and it's not crazy colors. You can get really plain colors, which can really look nice in a room. So I do believe that now I'm finishing this whole area off. So yeah, that is the dining room that's kind of connected to the kitchen. I made there's a lot of tables joined together, so it's a very long table because I feel like when I think of mansions, I just feel like there's a lot of dinner parties and stuff like that. So you need a lot of sitting space, or even if there's like two people living in a mansion, you always see in movies that there's like a lot of sitting space, like unnecessarily. No one's actually going to use that space, but that's probably why I added so many seats and put so many tables together. So it's very like elongated, and it also filled up a lot of the room, which was very convenient for me. So I believe that was the downstairs kitchen and dining room. And these two bedrooms, they are, I want to say they're basically exactly the same. I use the same objects for both rooms. So both of them will have a chess table, and both of them has a, I don't know, like two um little desk areas. So I was kind of thinking in my mind that maybe the child's room could be for twins, so they share the room, and when they grow up to teenagers, then they can have these two rooms. So if they were twins, I wanted them to kind of have the same things in the room, so it wouldn't be like shown with favoritism, but it's in different ways. So that's what I was trying to go for, I do believe. And it was also just like killing two birds with one stone. I messed up that saying really badly, but it's just adding more bedrooms, and not having to be, I don't want to say not having to be too creative, but just very similar rooms. It just made the process go a little bit quicker instead of like trying to customize each room and the objects in each room. It was just easier to kind of like copy and paste with a different color scheme, if that kind of makes sense. And I think this is a shared bathroom that I made for them. I obviously it can be used by anyone. It doesn't just have to be for them, but I it's really close to their bedrooms, so this is kind of like their shared bathrooms. I think a lot of the colors in here are just neutral. Um, I didn't go for any specific color scheme, if I'm correct. Maybe there's like some blues and neutral tones. That's what I think that I did. But yeah, again, I feel like with bathrooms and perhaps kitchens, it's really hard to be creative because after a while you just run out of ways to make a bathroom. But in here, I did try to make a lot of things very different, and I like the way a lot of them turned out, especially with those little black pillars. I don't know what you call them, but I do believe they also came with City Living. I used a lot of stuff from there. I used that kind of like a curtain um by the windows, and I put the bathtub over just like on the inside, and I actually really like that look for some reason. I've never done that before, use those little dividers like a curtain basically, but I really love the way that turned out, and I feel like that was very different. Obviously I've never done that before, so that's a bathroom that I really like. But yeah, and over here, this is like the library area, but there's also a computer space. So it can be for research over here. There's little couches so you can sit and read your book, or you can go to the computer to do your research. I don't think this would be like a gaming room when it comes to those computers, just because it's kind of like set in a library. And the way you can get to this library, I do believe the only way is through the music room. Do believe there's no other doorway to get to there. So, in the last part, I was busy talking about the living space, how I basically redid everything, and that is true. You are basically seeing me reusing that entire area. So, I put a wall against that back area because I wanted to keep that area. I liked how it looked. So I just put a wall there just to kind of like divide the area so I wouldn't see like all the busyness. I think that's what I did. I think it was just to separate it from my mind and kind of work on things. So that back part is going to be literally a sitting area, and right behind it where that big TV is, it's going to be like a giant theater. So they don't have a normal sitting area where there's like a little TV. This is like a movie room. So I add a lot of chairs in a lot of rows and little side tables in case you want to get like your popcorn, in case you have a stuff pack that I don't have, and you can just kind of sit and watch your movies on the big screen. And also, as soon as you enter the house, if you don't go up the stairs, this is the first room that you see. So because that was a movie theater, I believe we come back later to change the color scheme. But because that was a movie theater, the color scheme was going to be like very dark. So a lot of blacks, a lot of dark colors, just because it's easier to watch movies in a dark setting. And this is the upstairs kitchen, which it actually took me a really long time. I'm skipping around a lot. I'm really sorry, because now we're downstairs back at the theater, and we're just adding posters everywhere, and we're making sure the colors are very dark. And there's just a lot of clutter. But I don't know which part we're going to do next, because I actually skipped around quite a lot. I think we will probably do the bedroom. Yes, we're going to do the purple bedroom after this, which is what I started doing. And I think that's right. Either that or we're doing the walkway area. Yep, okay, we're doing this area. My bad. So this is just kind of like a little hallway. There's nothing special about it. I just kind of put little statues, little knickknacks around, just to fill the space. It doesn't have a real purpose, just to get to the different rooms. Like through here, you got the kitchen, the child's area, I think the music room. I'm not too sure. Yes, maybe, perhaps. I don't remember. I've done this like a really long time ago. But yeah, it's just like a transition hallway. And now we go back to the bedroom. Okay, perfect. I don't know how long we work on this, but this is a very purple room, if I'm correct. We make this color scheme very purple, and this is actually a big room. I wanted this to kind of look like a rich person would stay. Well, it's a mansion, but just a very vain person would stay here, because there's like little jewelry in glass cases over there. Because I kind of assumed that it might have been a girl, she has her own like walk-in wardrobe, kind of like two, and I don't know, she might have also had her own bathroom. I don't remember. But there's a bar in this room, and I feel like that's a bit crazy to think about, because not many people have a bar in their bedroom and two walk-in wardrobes. So this is the one. The one has actual hanging clothes and shoes, and the other one just has dressing tables. And I believe the one with the dressing table, we'll get to, that would be that room, and that has the two windows, so you can actually look out downstairs to the music room. So yeah, that's basically going to be the style of this room. And I think that was the ensuite bathroom, so there is a bathroom connected to this room. I think the colors are also very dark themed. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have also made it dark themed to kind of match that flooring. So yeah, I think I tried to add some color, but that's basically how the bathroom turned out. Again, there's not many ways you can do a bathroom, but I do try and make things a bit different. And here's the kitchen that took me a really long time to do. I used so many different patterns, so many different things. It took me a really long time. Obviously, I cut out a lot of that footage because there was no reason to show it. But in the end, I was really happy with the way this kitchen turned out. Like, I was quite proud of what I came up with. And I was like, I did not think I could do this. So I actually put a little TV on top of the microwave. I don't know, I thought that was so cute. I've never done that. And I just really liked it. And it takes me forever to realize that there are dishwashers in The Sims 4. So I always put in like sinks and stuff, and then after I find the dishwashers, I'm like, all right, you exist. Let me please use you. But over here, where there's that like dining area, I really love the way that turned out. And if you just kind of like look at the scenery from the dining area, I think it's quite beautiful because you can even see it from the front of the build. And this is a room upstairs, I believe. It's very green. Green is definitely the color scheme. And I think I put a lot of plants in here. I wanted it to be like kind of eco-friendly. Like it's just one of those Sims that stay in this room that really likes plants and nature. So there's a lot of plants just around. Like I said, there's a lot of green. I don't have the Sims 4 Spa Day stuff pack, game pack. I think it's a game pack. I think that's the name, but I don't have that one. So I don't actually have yoga mats. So I normally put in just carpet and say it's yoga mats. So I do that also in this room, and there's also chairs just to like put your mind at ease, and as well as the fake little yoga mats over there in case you want to calm down, do some yoga. And outside on the balcony, I don't think I show that, but I also put like some more plants and I think some planter pots so they can have their own little garden growing from the comfort of their own bedroom, basically. So they just need to walk out, and there we go. I don't think this room is specifically, actually it might be specifically for the green room, as I'm gonna call it for a while. Yeah, I do believe, because I put a big plant in there, and why would I put a plant in a room if it wasn't meant for the green room? And over here, I showed a little bit of this in part 1, but this is the indoor-outdoor area. So I just put in the barbecue area and some more plants and some picnic tables and stuff like that. And we're actually coming to an end because I'm about to work on the roof. So let me tell you about the struggles of the roof. I basically did the roof, I saved the game, I was like, okay, I'm done with this, and I just could not give this to my friend yet because I did not like the way that roof turned out. This is just downstairs, just like a sitting room downstairs. But anyway, back to the roof. And I could not give it to her because I did not like the way the roof turned out. So I think it was yesterday, or 2 days ago, I sat down, I looked at the roof, and I was like, you know what? I'm changing you completely. So I thought I finished the build, but I really wasn't happy with the roof, and I felt like it would be very discouraging to do something that I was really proud of, do this mansion I absolutely loved, and then kind of give it away with a rooftop that I really didn't like the look of. So I came back, I redid the roof completely. So this is basically going to be the new rooftop, and I like the way the new one turned out. I really did. So before, there was like even kids jungle bars on the top of the roof because it was a really large space, and I think when I was making it, I was just really tired because I just made a whole mansion and now I need to figure out what to do with the roof space. So when I came back to it, I was kind of just refreshed. So I decided, let me not make it too cluttered like a lot of my builds are. So there's a more open spaces, which I'm not really used to, but I do think that it was needed for this build. So we have like a little fireplace area. The color scheme on the roof is very black, very dark, but that's, I don't know, I think it just looked the best. And there's like a there's a basketball hoop on the top over there with like some plastic chairs if you want to watch. There's this weird rug, which I was kind of just experimenting, but I ended up keeping it because I thought it would be so cute if like one of your Sims wants to be on a romantic date, then they just kind of go to this rooftop area where the picnic blanket is surrounded by candles and roses, and I just kind of kept that because I thought it was like a cute idea. I was just kind of playing around, and there was space on the top, so I'm like, let me just add a bathroom up here, because if your Sims need the bathroom, it will be kind of like tedious to have to go downstairs just to use the bathroom. So I just kind of added a small little bathroom upstairs, and that is basically the entire mansion. That is all of the rooms that I've done in the mansion, it's like I said, it's definitely a build that I'm very, very proud of. It took me a long time to do, and I'm glad that I finally finished it and that it's something that I'm proud of. So here's just the screenshots of the different rooms that I've covered in this part. There was the movie theater, there's like a dining area, and yeah, I would love to stay in this mansion for a day. I think that I might get lost if I were to live in here completely. Like, I would always go to the wrong rooms and stuff like that. But I do think that it's very beautiful to look out to, especially to the front of the house, because there's like that little pool at the front of the house. And like I said, I do like the way this turned out. So yes, and with the kids' room especially, because I don't always focus on kids' rooms. I don't always focus that maybe your Sims do have kids. So it was, I don't want to say different, but it was it was kind of different for me to add some kids' rooms because I don't always focus on that. I normally focus on having teenage Sims if my Sims do have children. So it was quite nice focusing a little bit on the toddlers and on the kids for a while. So I think now we're just upstairs. There's the green room, as I call it, with the different angles. I take a lot of angle shots. It's just a known thing by now. And the indoor outdoor area with the barbecues and the llama hedge, because that was a good idea. And I do imagine as the Sim to stay in this room to be very vain. I didn't add screenshots of their closet because I felt like that was a bit weird to add screenshots of your Sim's closet. But yeah, over here is just going to be the kitchen, and like that view, it's a very nice view. I like that view. So I would love to be in this kitchen, in this sitting area, because I feel like it would be very peaceful just to kind of look out. And I think it took me so long to take these screenshots that the sun started going down. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and comment down below for which video you would like me to do next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!